Hello everyone, HK Takio here. Today we bring you week 4 of the PWC. We are facing the Minessota Victinis, aka Chinese Spam. And let me explain a little bit what happened with Dave. Because in my last video I said I wasn't gonna play this week. So what happened is Dave came that week on I believe Friday or Thursday, I don't know. And he said he was gonna drop out of the league, pretty obvious. Because he was been away for 2 weeks already, so more likely he was gonna drop out. So in that same day, they found a replacement for him, which is Shiny Spam right here, aka Jacob. Really cool dude, by the way. They found a replacement for Dave, and yeah, so I got to play. I only have a couple hours of prep, but we did ended up playing on Sunday, even though I was so busy. We managed to play on Sunday evening, so. Yeah, let's review my team real quick. First of all, we have Screens Bronzong. We're reflecting Ice Cream. We have Jarobo in case he brought the Salamence, which he didn't. We have HB Fire for the Mega Scissor. The Mega Scissor is a problem, so we kind of have to play well around it. Then we have Rotom Heat. Rotom here is a Ball Switch, Thunderbolt, Overheat, and I believe Discharge the last move. Or Will-O-Wisp. No, it has Will-O-Wisp. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's Will-O-Wisp. It's a physically defensive Rotom, basically to take on the Infernape and the Mega Scizor. And instead of Thunderbolt, those have Discharge, so that's the thing. With a Rocky Helmet. Next, we have a Double Dance Lando. This is our second attempt bringing Double D Lando. With Rock Polish, Source Dance, Earthquake, and Stonage. Yes, Stonage. And then we have Nihilego, who is debuted. We did a FA trade Minior for Nihilego. So yeah, there's that. If you weren't aware, we pick up Nihilego. We got rid of Minior. It just wasn't living up to the expectation. And we have here Air Balloon Nihilego with Stuffed Rocks, Sludge Wave, Power Gem, and the last move, Psychic. And basically, it was meant to be the lead Nidoqueen that I expected, which it did bring. So this good also hits everything for good damage. In the start team except the Scizor. Next thing we have is a substitute Lopunny with Fire Punch and Ice Punch. Ice Punch was mainly for the Salamence, which also he didn't bring at all. And Return is the last move. Lopunny here just kind of destroys his team. I just gotta weaken that annoying Mew somehow and probably kill the Blastoise before that. So, but yeah, Mega Lopunny here is an item in nature and he hopefully about to put in the work. And then we have Wishiwachi. Here we have a Wishiwachi C move, Hydro Vortex, Ice Beam, U-Turn, and I believe Rain Dance as the last move. I don't know why I just threw a Rain Dance there, because why not? Physically defensive, but also a lot of attack investment just to damage a bunch of things. And it is a special attacker, so the Hydro Vortex would be a special. He brought mostly what I thought. I just thought Salamence over the Gramble. But Gramble kind of makes sense too, because it is a fairy type and it can take Lopunny on a little bit. So yeah, let's hop right into the matchup. Here we're gonna lead with Nihilego. As he does lead Gramble, he does not want to take a Sludge Wave. This is obviously going to switch out into the Nidoqueen. So we set up a Rocks. Here we're gonna go for Psychic and Crit right off the bat. He goes for Sludge Wave, but that crit did matter. That would have done, I don't know, like 30. I don't know how much that would have done. Like 40% per se. It would have done like a little bit less than 40%. So he would have been to Sludge Wave and set up his Rocks. It would have taken me basically 3 Psychics to kill him. But we crit him, so it's gonna take only 2. He's gonna decide to break my balloon instead of setting up Rocks. So no Rocks on my side of the field. That's amazing. He goes into a Scizor. He's the most obvious Bullet Punch of the world. He does not want to play around it, but he actually goes for Brutal, so good play for my opponent. As I go into my Rotom Heat, and here I'm going to Ball Switch out. Because I know he won't stay in. He brings the Mew. I'm going to my Wishiwachi, and here I should have clicked Hydro Vortex turn 1, because he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, right? And I decided to go for a U-turn because I thought he wasn't going to stay in. For some odd reason, I go for a U-turn. He will lose me. It doesn't matter because I am a special attacker. But yeah, he just stays in. Here he's gonna go for a sub boy, so I go for a sub to my Lopunny. I just want to calc how much return does. It does like half. But after leftovers, I cannot 2-hit KO it. And I cannot afford to lose my Mega Lopunny this early in the game. So I'm gonna go for my Wishy-Washy, and here misplay. Here I go for a Hydro Practice. He knew I brought it in for some reason. And he goes into the Blastoise to take it. He just heats it up. Takes like 37%. Have in mind though, this is like modest Wishy-Washy. So he goes for a Rapid Speed. Get rid of my rock, sadly. We're gonna go for a U-turn. Going to Rotom hit because we don't have anything to Oko this thing basically. I think this charge would have Oko probably, but I wasn't comfortable with it. So here we both switch out into Wishy-Washy because it's pretty much useless at this point. And he goes for Miracle and kills us. That's pretty good for him. We're going to go into Landers and go for Earthquake. He goes into Mew. And this is a pretty big part of the game here. As you can see, his last moves are Scizor, Grumble, Infernape, and Mew. If I set up the Swords Dance and the Rock Polish to win. So I set up the Swords Dance. I found out I'm faster than Mew. He goes for an Aura Sphere, right? I'm like, alright. This thing cannot touch me. If he would have something to touch me, he would have gone for it right there. And I did expect him to go for Will-O-Wisp. So as I set up my Rock Polish, he goes for the Ice Beam and Okos. Obviously with Oko. So yeah, we played that really poorly with Landers. What I should have done is I was just going right for Earthquake. I was Lumberry, so I expected him to go for the Will-O-Wisp, but no, he chose the Ice Beam, and that really throws me off because after Earthquake, I had a good chance to code the Mew. So you're going to go into Rotom, and we're gonna click Discharge a couple times to try to paralyze this Mew. Because now this thing is a problem. I need to weaken enough to the point where Lopunny can kill it, and he just keeps Aura Sphering. Now that I think about it, I should go into Bronzong here to set up the screens. But it doesn't matter too much. Here he goes into this when I decide to burn the Mew. Go for the Will-O-Wisp just to cancel his leftovers. But he goes into this, and now he goes for the Taunt. As I go into my Bronzong, and I'm going to go for a Gyro Ball. It does like 23% for the Mew. And here I'm going back into Rotom Heat as he goes for a Will-O-Wisp. It misses. And do I Bolt Switch here? No, I Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, I wanted to cancel the Mew leftovers so I can have it on rage from my Lopunny. And here I'm doing something wrong because I am letting my Rotom get weakened, and the Scizor and the Infernape is still alive. So I didn't realize this at this point, but this is not beneficial for me. But he's gonna decide to kill me here, and Mew is at the point where I want him to be. He's lower than 50%, so I'm just gonna bring my Lopunny. I'm going to click return. Am I? Yeah, I'm going to click return here. As he takes 33%, I cannot KO him with the next one. So I am forced to switch out into Bronzong. He goes for the Play Rough. Here I'm going to go for a Gyro Ball, I believe. Or do I go for the screens this turn? No, I pull a double. Yes. I pull a double into my Mega Lopunny because I don't want this Mew to soft boil. So I want to keep the pressure on. So I pull a double into my Mega Lopunny. And now I'm going to go for a return once again. As he brings the thing, and now he cannot live another return. So we're gonna go for another one. He goes into Mew here, he's trying to recover, but we will not allow that to happen. The only thing he can recover on is the Bronzong. So here we take out the Mew, take out that annoying threat. He goes into this. I thought it was a Scarf just because the way he brought it in at first, but you're gonna find out that he's not Scarf. Here we're gonna go for the good play by him though. Like, he's making me think what things he does have. So I thought he was Scarf, but he wasn't. Here I'm gonna go for Gyro. I kinda need to take this thing down so he stop intimidating my Lopunny. He goes into my Scizor. I should have clicked Hidden Power Fire there because I would have killed the thing anyways. He scouts for the Hidden Power Fire, which is also really good play for him. He knows with the Reflective he cannot take with the Brutal Swing. So he goes into Inferno. Here we're going to go into Nihilego, expecting the Fire type attack. Here if I would have HP 5, I would have gone for it. But he reveals that he is not Choice Card. So he goes for a U-turn. He's gonna bullet punch the reflex steel for one more turn. I'm gonna go for 5 punch and kill him. And it's 3 versus 1 Infernape. Okay, this is funny because I thought for a fact that it was a Scarf. Then I started thinking this was a Focus Sash Infernape. So, I would have, excuse me, if I would have gone for return, I would have not killed. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Bronzong as he goes for Cloud Gambit, alright? And I can go for 5 punch and kill us. So I could have gone into Lopunny here and killed him. The reason why I didn't do that though is because I got so paranoid and started thinking that this thing was Focus Sash. And I somehow wanted to break that sash. So I'm going to Nihilego, it's just gonna kill me with close combat. I'm not gonna live as you know Nihilego has paper physical defense. So we're gonna go into Lopunny, we're gonna screw it all and just go for a turn. And find out he's no sash. And that he didn't have Mag Punch. So I could have kept the 2-0 differential. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we pick up the win. Even though after we play bad with Landers. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not hard, but it's kind of using Landers offensively. It's more of a challenge than I thought it would. So, but we hopefully get it going pretty soon. Get to play with Landers a little bit better. So yeah, this was the match against Shiny, and this puts us 3-1. So second best to our division, and yeah, hopefully we can keep going and getting closer to the top of the division. Thank you for watching. This was SK Taki. I'll see you next week with the next match. Thank you. Bye bye.